Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Innal hamdalillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa na'udzu billahi min syururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina may yahdihillahu fala mudhillalah wa may yudhlil fala hadiyalah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds, and the continuation is for those who fear Him. Then there is no enmity except against those who do wrong. Salawat and greetings may be poured out on the noblest prophet and messenger, their families, and all of their students, and those who follow them in goodness until the day of judgment. And I thank God for the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because of His favors and gifts, we were able to carry out this competition. In addition, I don't forget to thank the judge and the committee who have given me the opportunity so that I can deliver my speech in front of all of you at this time. On this auspicious occasion, I'm Anabella Putri Eghatsa. I wish to preach with the title, Gender Equality and Perspective of the Quran. Ladies and gentlemen, I will discuss the nature of gender first. Well, gender is a concept used to identify differences between man and woman in terms of social influence culture. While the concept of gender is a trait inherent in both man and woman who are socially and culturally constructed. Therefore, it can be said that gender essentially emphasizes social, cultural, psychological, and other non-biological aspects. This means that gender emphasizes aspect of masculinity or femininity someone in a certain culture. Thus, the difference gender is a basically construct that is formed socialized, strengthened, and even socially legitimized and culture. The gender perspective in the Quran doesn't only regulate the compatibility of gender relation between man and woman in society, but more than that. The Quran also regulates the harmony of the patterns of relation between humans, nature, and God. In general, it seems that the Quran recognizes differences between man and woman, but these differences are not distinctions that benefit one side and harm the other. This difference is intended to support the obsession of the Quran, namely the creation of harmonious relationship based on affection in the family environment as the forerunner to the realization of an ideal community in a peaceful land full of God's forgiveness. One of the central tenets as well as the main principle of Islamic teachings is an egalitarian principle, namely equality between humans, both man and woman as well as between nation, tribes, and descendants, hinted in Quran Surah Al-Hujurat verse 13. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya ayyuhan nasu inna khalaqnakum min zakarin wa unsa wa ja'alnakum syu'uban wa qabaila lita'arafu. Inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. Innallaha alimun khabir. Which means, O mankind, indeed we have created you from a male and a female and made you into nation and tribes so that you may know one another. Verily, the most honorable of you in the sight of Allah is the most pious of you. Sadaqallahul Azim, Quran Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 13. This verse gives us an idea of the equality between man and woman, both in terms of worship and in social activities. This verse also completely erodes the view that between the two there are differences that marginalize one of the two. This verse also emphasizes that the main mission of the Quran as revealed is to free humans from various forms of discrimination and oppression, including sexual discrimination, skin color, ethnicity, and other primordial ties. However, Even though theoretically the Quran contains the principle of equality between men and women, it turns out that in the implementation order, these principles are often neglected. I think that's all my speech. I hope we can take a good lesson from what I deliver and it useful for you all. I ask forgiveness for any words and behalf which are not supposed to be. Thank you for your kind attention. I'm Anabella Putri Eghatsa. Goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.